go.
Hey, there we go. That did it. Turns out when you have the right streaming key, it works better. Cool. Welcome to Public Access episode 7. Episode 7. Um, this is, you know what? I think the other thing I didn't do was edit the description of the stream either. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, we are no longer. Oh yeah, great. No, it is not Mouse Adventurers though. There we go. Cool. Back in business. All right. Public Access episode 7. Let's do a quick recap of what happened last time. I wrote stuff down. Let's see. So we started off with y'all running away from the fire at Escondido Street, where the cops were showing up. When you got home, slept the night there, someone left a new VCR. Someone broke in and left a new VCR tape in the VCR, the Visit Starlight Kingdom one, which you watched later that evening with the sheriff. Y'all woke up and had breakfast at Vern's Pancake Cave and got the information for the new mystery, the Whisper, from the news going on there. Erica Grandma visited the kids by the head shop and got told that the Roadrunner Wizard van driven by Skinny, that used to be owned by Skinny, is actually some sort of ghost van, maybe. Skinny died a few years back, and one of the kids gave you a D20 with a nuclear thing on it as a 20. Meanwhile, David went into the desert to meet the big man, and the big man talked for a little while about folks cutting a deal way back and things that hunger in the desert and how things never change, and pointing at the sun, and then disappeared. David also found a clue at that point, a cylindrical device with LEDs on it, I believe. Meanwhile, everyone else went to the cul-de-sac at what's the name of the neighborhood? Playa Morado. No, Playa Morado is next up. Mahogany Place is the development there. Y'all went there, poked around a little bit. There was a little bit of debris left from the party in the cul-de-sac. You knocked on the door of one of the neighbors and met Bonifacia, who had a lot of cats and who gave you cookies and was very nice. Michael found a listening device of some kind in the cushions there. Bonifacia seemed to have heard something while you were talking and sort of indicated it cryptically to Parker about a prison. And near the end started to get a little bit agitated about how you all left for 10 years and came back and now you're causing trouble, and she would not have known any of this. Erica excused herself by saying that she had a call, which she did, from the sheriff asking about the fire, and sweet talked her way out of that little predicament. After coming back from the desert, David hung out with Casey at the bar, or outside the bar, I think. I told him that Elliot is resting in peace. And found out that Casey used to work at the Deep Lake camp as a counselor back in the day after the disappearances happened. He opened up the trunk and showed him some finger bones that he had kept that he found back there. And Dave remembers seeing a yellow fog that I don't think anyone else noticed. And yeah, then it was Sheriff Tape Watch time. Erica and Michael had a sweet scene back at Erica's old house where you found your demo tape from your old band. That was really sweet. And you answered the first Deep Lake Lurker question, which, let's see. So the first question was a complexity 4, which was, is the Deep Lake Lurker a horrid beast or a transformed Jessica Stowski? It was indeed a horrible beast. So the remaining question is complexity 4, where is the creature's lair? And you have a good number of clues. I think you have 4 clues on that one. Greetings, travelers, is still active. There's a complexity 6 for finding out where the flies are luring kids, or complexity 8, finding out where the Black Leaf Circle's lair is. And you got a stack of clues on that. For the Whisper, which we just started up, there's a first question: is the Whisper a supernatural infestation or a man-made experience? That's complexity 4, and we'll open up another question once that is answered. Yeah, I think that's about it for recap. Did I miss anything? Awesome. So we are, after the brief tape watching, back at our day phase. And the day is yours. What would y'all like to get up to this morning? Oh, I have the wishes from last week were find out more about Skinny. Is he really dead? I just have sheriff question mark. A wish was to answer the Deep Lake Lurker question, clear some conditions, and have some David Erica scenes. Let's see. We got a few conditions to clear. David and Parker both have some conditions.
Says Margaret Lennis died at the police station. Is that correct?
I'll say that again.
Margaret Lennis in The Whisper, age 71, died while she was in the police custody for killing her husband.
Yes, she died.
Yeah. What if we leverage, Erica's connection with the good sheriff to see if maybe we can get some time to look at the cell?
Ooh, definitely could do that.
If people are down with that.
Make her an offer, man. I think the morning for Erica is going to start with her coming down to breakfast a little bit later than usual.
About the rest of y'all?
I think David tries to get up early to kind of look around the outside of the house, see if there's any further sign of like forced entry or a way in, or any other like weird stuff waiting on the door.
There's no forced entry, but there is a flyer taped on the front door, which is not unusual. But instead of being for a sandwich place or a political candidate or anything, this is the paper looks kind of yellowed and brittle. It's for a no nukes rally with a picture of a missile on it and with flowers around it. And it gives a date that is today's date, but the year on it is 1982 or 84.
I think David rips it off the door, kind of runs out on the sidewalk as he can see anyone, and just shouts in the air, "If you have something to say to me, say it to my face."
And that is your clue from your move.
Does Michael want to go with Parker to go talk to Randy?
Yeah, he'd be down for that.
Cool. Erica, you want to do anything else?
Oh, just to figure out narratively how the setup for the day is going. So yeah, she's
cool.
Later than usual, comes down for breakfast, finds people eating breakfast, perhaps David, being all flustered with your flyer there. Theories at us.
Yeah, I assume you show the flyer around everyone.
Yeah. Like, hey, Erica, maybe you can get your pal Bill some escort outside our door so you can find out if he keeps leaving me weird stuff.
Parker's gonna grumble like, great, more cops at the house.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
And
being
just-
facetious.
I think Parker did not make breakfast today, and there's just like Eggos and like Pop-Tarts for everyone.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely don't need anyone hanging around outside the door. Thanks for breakfast, Parker.
Parker just ignores that and is just drinking their orange juice.
Look, I was thinking maybe we can leverage this new relationship with Mr. Hanscom, Sheriff Hanscom, to maybe help us learn more about what happened to this Marguerite Lenice woman who died at the station a little bit while back after murdering her husband.
What new relationship? There's no new relationship.
Friendship, whatever you want to call it.
Do you really need me down back at the station with you today?
That means you have something more important to do.
This is when Erica's horrible lying skills come into play again. And she just kind of reaches for a Pop-Tart and just shoves like half the thing in her mouth in one.
Look, you don't have to
Yeah,
do
that-
anything. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that sounds very important. And she's like crunching on a Pop-Tart.
Well, where are you two gonna go?
Parker needed my help with something, so I was gonna go with them.
Oh, something. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. We'll go talk with Sheriff Hanscom. You do something.
They asked for my help. What are we doing? What are we doing, Parker? I know you just mentioned it a minute ago.
I think we should go talk to Randy, but I'm gonna go get dressed. I'll meet you by the car.
You're gonna go talk to Randy without me? Oh man.
You should go talk to the sheriff, is what Parker yells down the stairs.
All right, David, my car, yours.
Mine, obviously.
Isn't
Oh,
your
actually, I
car
think
Buster's?
mine is right. Your car, great.
What do you
I'll
mean, obviously?
I mean, I'm just saying, if you have a choice between, a 2004 Lexus ES 330 versus whatever you drive, I have a subwoofer.
There is nothing wrong with Pamela, and I bet your car stinks like an ashtray.
Wow. I have a very high quality air freshener. And does Pamela have heated seats?
No,
It's really not helpful in the desert, but we go north.
all right. Well, David and I are gonna go down to the station to do things at the station. So you and Parker have fun talking to Randy.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we can find him. And then as you're heading out, he's like, "Oh, Erica, just to get
Yeah.
your attention."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Be cool down at the police station. Don't get arrested again or anything like that." And he goes in to like hug you.
She returns the hug.
Yeah. He probably he smells different than he normally does. I don't know if it's Big Red or anything like that.
Good different or bad different?
I would say good different, but that might
Like
be a bit biased.
cinnamony.
Yeah, something adjacent. We'll say something adjacent to that.
She definitely takes note of that.
Cool. Let's jump to the police station first. Let's do that. So that's going to be Parker and Michael.
And David.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think police station was me and Ellie.
Yes.
Other thing was
Erica,
who-
it's Michael and Parker. Got it. Okay. Let's do
We're
a police
swapping
station
them up.
with
Swapping 'em up on 'em.
Erica and David then.
I think David's like, look, just distract the sheriff while I try to poke around the cells.
What?
Oh, so you're not going to ask for permission. You're just going to.
Look, we didn't get off on a good footing last night. It'll be weird if I ask him for a favor. So I'll just go poke around, pop my head in, see what I find.
I thought you wanted me to come so that I would ask him for a favor so that you could go inside, legitimately
I mean,
and not stir up any more heat, because the whole point of bringing him to the house was to take the heat off us.
but what if there's more heat from asking him for permission? We still don't know anything about this guy. For all we know, he could be involved in all this.
You're so weird.
I'm weird.
Look,
All right. That's
okay,
fine.
okay, look, yep, the sheriff and I will I guess have a coffee or something. But if he starts asking any more questions that I really shouldn't answer, we are leaving.
Do y'all
don't-
want to make this a nostalgic scene?
I think so.
Okay.
How about, do you have anything you want to wax nostalgic about?
I have no conditions at the moment, so
Oh.
you take the lead on this one, my friend.
Okay, I'm just going to be
You
like,
know, I'm at a horrible dearth of conditions.
all right, I'm going to do this and say, all right, look, Erica, just be careful. We don't want another space shuttle Challenger in our hand.
Yeah, you talk about that a lot. Did you know someone who?
I mean, didn't we all know the crew? Commander Bishop, Second Lieutenant Kelly, Mrs. Jenkins, the teacher who would have been the first civilian in space. I remember. I waited for months for that launch to happen. We made little Space Shuttle Challenger models back in 3rd grade. It was going to be the greatest achievement in American astrophysiology since landing on the moon, and it all went up in smoke in a horrible, fiery fireball.
Yeah, kind of a prescient, huh?
Oh, I wasn't even going to go there, but that's a good point.
Listen, man, it'll be fine. I don't know how it is you think I'm going to be distracting the sheriff, but it's
Just
not what
use your wiles.
you. Look, it's going to be fine. You're going to be okay. Maybe don't go out into the desert at noon to seek out the big creep so much, and you start feeling a bit better.
I got valuable intel from that desert jaunt.
Yeah, whatever. Look, well, it's. Are you feeling okay?
Never been better. And because it hasn't been cleared yet, it does seem like he has a mild concussion.
I lean over, squint at him. You look, you don't look so hot. Maybe I should drive on the way back. Well, I'll get you some lunch after we're done here, okay?
Burger King.
Yeah, man, who doesn't love the onion rings?
Okay, I can be amenable to that.
Which condition do you want to clear, David?
Mild concussion.
Cool.
Right.
And Erica, you're going to stumble across a clue sometime on the drive, probably. You can just tell me what that clue is and what mystery you want to put it on.
Ah, take a look, see real quick here. Oh. 6 and 8. On the way, we drove past an abandoned storefront that had graffiti on it.
Mm,
And the graffiti was kind of a tag version of the Roadrunner from Skinny's van.
nice.
So that is for greetings, travelers.
Excellent. Abandoned storefront with Roadrunner graffiti. Cool. Let's actually get to the station after we see what happens with Parker and Michael there. So you're going to the Circle K to see if Randy's around?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy is definitely around. He's right now he is looks like he has a couple of boxes of pizza that are grease stained. Pizza's definitely cold, and it's like, a quarter to a third of a bunch of different pizzas. Not sure exactly where he got them, but he is having a good morning with his monsters and his dumpster pizza. Well, tell me
Okay.
your approach. Yeah.
Now, I talked to this guy before, and by me, I mean Erica.
Yep.
So if you want to take the lead, this is Michael saying it to you, then please be my guest, because he like weirded me out big time last time we were here.
Okay. Got it. You should
You
have
got
told me
this.
if you were uncomfortable with this guy. Okay.
Oh no, it's not like, I'm not, it's not like a scary thing. It's just, I think I used up all my good social ideas at that old lady's house that we went to.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he looks pretty chill. He's doing like nunchuck moves and
Oh yeah, he's a hoot.
okay. Sure.
You'll see what I mean.
I'll take the lead.
Sweet.
And so I take it out and get out of the car. Parker's gonna be like, hey,
Hey,
you-
you want some pizza?
sure.
You vegetarian?
No.
All right, take your pick then.
Okay. I think Parker's just gonna grab a slice of pizza, whatever kind is on top. Hey, you Randy?
Yeah, who sent you?
Erica, she's about this tall, pretty cool. She bought weed from you.
Got to narrow it down.
I don't know.
He was with
blondish.
me last time.
You know this guy?
Peeks out
Oh,
from behind.
dude. Yeah, you were hanging back last time too. What's up? Come
Yeah.
close.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the Red
come
Bull
closer.
guy.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, well, you look like you could.
I
you
I
look-
could, but I won't. And that's the
I bet
power
you
of good.
could. That's true. Can I have a slice of pizza?
Absolutely, man. Take it whatever you need. I get all this
Sweet.
for free.
Free. Okay.
Yeah, man. No one else wants it. Randy eats it.
I like Randy.
That's me.
Say, Randy.
So you wanted some weed? Is that what you said?
No, not today.
Oh,
but
something stronger.
Information, actually.
Oh, the strongest drug there is. Lay it on me.
So you know Skinny, right?
Yeah. He's the guy that sold me that burner phone. Yeah, I had to get a new one because that one's, I don't know, that number's got out somewhere.
Yeah, I bet it's those flyers. Hey, we heard from these like kids that Skinny out by the head shop, that Skinny died like a few years ago.
What?
Do you know anything about that?
And he just like stares off, like almost like at a wall for a little bit. Like, no, man, Skinny can't be dead.
Have you seen him like face to face
Yeah. He comes around every once in a while.
recently?
Yeah, like a few weeks ago at least. Dead?
And you saw his face, like his human face. Saw your face.
I think it was a human face.
You
I'm
were
not so sure.
Were you high at the time?
Was I what?
Okay. And I think Parker's gonna look at Michael and be like, dude, do I actually trust this guy?
I don't know if he's a great a reliable narrator, but I think he's being completely honest with you.
Okay. Parker turns back to Randy and is like, so do you know? Okay, so he stops at the head shop. Does he stop here? Is this where you meet him? Here at the
I mean,
Circle K?
He swings by every once in a while, just walks on by, doesn't drive the van around anymore. I guess it's too, I mean, you want to be known, but sometimes you don't want to be known, I guess.
Okay, so just to make sure that I'm
Dead.
understanding, you see him
Shit.
not in the van,
Yeah.
walking.
I mean, as far as I remember, maybe if he's a ghost or something, maybe he was floating. He come through the
Wait,
wall.
have you seen the van without
Oh
Randy?
man, I've seen the van. Yeah, it's a fucking wicked, sparkly light blue. It's got a roadrunner with battle armor on. There's a guy riding it with a battle axe. Super fucking cool, man. Have you seen it? It's rad.
No, actually, I was hoping to see it. Do you know where it parks?
I mean, I thought the folks said they saw it around the head shop, but if he's dead, that's fucking spooky, man. Are you sure he's
Yeah.
dead? I swear I saw him.
That's what we heard, and I'm just trying to follow up on this. Are you going to be meeting him anytime soon?
Skinny does what Skinny does.
Do you know anyone else that knows him?
Man, there's lots of people that know him. And he kind of drops out again.
What about anybody that like knows him? You know what I mean? Like very close with him. Do you know any of
Some
it?
of the-
Like,
Like
girlfriend?
someone fucked him, or
Yeah,
Shit.
exactly right.
man, wow. I never thought to ask. That's really personal. It's purely,
well.
business compadre level with us.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Sucks
just didn't know if he
he's
ever rolled up
dead.
with a girlfriend or anything like that.
No, he's always by himself.
Her
Hmm.
boyfriend or partner? could
Skinny
be
walks
a-
alone,
I-
man.
Floats alone now, maybe.
Shit. I should watch his feet next time.
Yeah. Well, next time you see him, you should give us a call in case that happens anytime soon.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the heads up. I don't want to buy no weed from dead guys.
So he's the one that
Yeah.
gives you the weed to sell.
I mean, he used to, but I don't snitch on my sources. Now that he's dead, I don't suppose he's going to be giving me anything.
It's
Have I
going to
been
be
smoking dead guy weed? Shit. That explains a lot.
can I roll to meddle?
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
absolutely.
please meddle on this.
Please
guy.
do. What do you want to roll with?
Can I roll with presents?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you have any items you'd like to use?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to roll with my +1 presents.
Cool. Let me open up the dice roller.
6.
Ooh, that's a 6 + 1. Nope, that's a 5. That's a 11 + 1. That's a
Oh.
12. All right.
Nice.
Cool. So yeah, let's do that. So what was the question that you asked him?
I think I'm going to pose another question that maybe you can respond to. Is like,
Yeah.
so you haven't seen anything weird about Skinny. You don't know when you're going to meet up with him. You
No,
don't have
Skinny just
anything else
comes
to
by
tell
whenever
us.
he does.
Okay.
Maybe he's a wizard. That explained the van, right?
It
Yeah,
could,
that would
yeah.
explain the van. You ever
Could
meet a
even
wizard
explain
before?
the floating if you do see him
Yeah.
floating.
You ever meet a wizard?
I've met a couple wizards.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, we played games together, like video games, board games, that kind of stuff.
No shit. Man, if I had a
Play one
TV,
of those,
I'd be on that all day.
Yeah, well, this one you didn't need a TV. We played like this pen and paper game where you like pretend to be like barbarians and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my buddies was like an actual wizard pretending to be a wizard.
You talking about Bastion? That kid was
I
an actual wizard.
an actual wizard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't it that kid who disappeared?
Yeah, he's the one that disappeared.
Okay.
Mm. Oh, I've
Yeah,
heard that
no,
name,
that,
but
that
that
is,
wasn't.
that is Parker saying that.
No, was that you or Parker saying that?
That was Parker. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, disappeared. Shit, is he dead too?
You know, a
Yeah,
lot of
he's-
dead guys.
Man, I haven't seen that kid in like a long time. Like 30 years, maybe? Or we were kids at about the same time, I guess. Maybe he was lying.
What were you guys doing when you saw him last? I mean, I know it was a long time ago.
What do you think,
I don't know.
man?
I mean, maybe you could be doing more than one thing at once. I don't know.
I mean, that's again, it's a little personal, right, man?
No. Not like that. Not like that. I mean, like, were you okay? Your number is attached to this flyer, right? About these games that have to do with wizards. You're bringing up wizards, so I was asking if you ever played the game. That's what I meant.
Wow, man, you're right. No, I don't touch that kind of stuff. That's devil stuff.
That's what we keep hearing.
Yeah, I mean, that is like forces of evil coming out of the clouds, right? And, I mean, this kid said he was a real wizard, so like maybe he could hold it off or something. I don't know, but a guy like me has got to keep the streets safe, keep the kids safe.
Speaking of kids, have you ever heard of someone named Amelia Gavillo?
Yeah, that name rings a bell. Yeah, I think she's one of the kids that you know, some kids are nicer than others. Let me let you in on something. Guys like me, folks like us, a lot of people don't take kindly to us. But Amelia, some of the other kids, they're real cool, man. They'd like give me some change for smokes, hang out and chat for a while. Super cool. Never gave me a side eye or anything. Yeah. Amelia Cavillo, something like that. Yeah, cool kid. You know her?
I know her mom, I guess.
Oh,
she-
sweet.
yeah, we're renting their house.
Right
Their
on.
old place. Anyway, she's missing too. Have you seen her
Shh.
recently?
Why is everyone going missing, man?
That's what we're asking you about, Randy. We need to
Shit,
know.
this is crazy. Reminds me of something I saw on a. You have a TV, right?
Yeah,
You're talking about video games, dude, right?
Yeah.
you could come
yes.
over and watch our TV anytime.
Are you fucking kidding? Check it out.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna bring your present. Check this out. And he goes back behind the dumpster, and it's not the same backpack that he had before, but it's kind of like more like a duffel bag. And it's like rooting around it, like puts a empty deodorant stick out, and it's like a half open thing of Slim Jims and whatnot. And he pulls out a VHS tape container. What do you call it? Sleeve box. He's like, "You want to invite me over? I can hook you up with one of these." I've had this rattling around. Someone traded it for me for some something stronger. Let me tell you. You ever seen one of these? It's clearly an Odyssey tape.
Yeah, and Michael like kind of nudges up next to Parker when the Odyssey tape comes out. A little bit of an elbow, like, oh my god, this guy's fucking rocking an Odyssey tape, dude.
Have you? Yeah, we've been looking for those. We're sort of like a group that is looking for the truth, about TV.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, folks looking for the truth. Like what's his name? That Rajewski guy. Yeah. Truth seekers.
Yeah, so you could totally come over and bring that tape and we can all watch it together.
Well, shit. Yeah, man. Tell me do you have like an extra couch I can crash on or something?
Yes. Yes, we definitely do.
Fucking A. Tell me when and where.
You said you got a new phone. I'll text you.
Yeah, yeah. And he like pulls out the phone and like scrolls through the contacts until he finds one that says Randy. And he pops that one open. He's like, that's my number. Don't wear it
Alright, and
out.
Parker
I mean,
puts it in their phone.
Sweet. Yeah, anytime, any day. I'm around all day. So do you want some weed or what?
How much is weed? I'll buy
Uh,
some for
whatever the
group.
going price is in 2004.
Sure. I have cash and I will buy this weed
Sweet. Pleasure doing business with you. I will see you whenever.
at some point. Yes.
Awesome.
That's vibes.
I think you handled
Awesome.
that very well, Parker. Got a lot of
Yep.
information.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to happen.
Yeah, I could tell that you were focused. You had it in your control the whole time, beginning to end. I don't know how you do it.
Also, real quick out of character, how old is Randy supposed to be?
He is older, of indeterminate age. It's kind of like, he's got a youthful glow around him. He's not like visibly old, but you can tell he's been around for a while. Kind of like got that sort of like leathery, been out in the sun a lot skin,
Okay.
but still kind of smooth.
He's everlasting.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's go to the police station. So, you've been in the police station before, right?
Yes.
Yes, you have. And I think at the there's a front desk, and you recognize Deputy Gary, man in the front desk there, and he kind of puts down a magazine and spins around. He's like, "I know you, Pancakes."
Yeah, Pancakes. Hey, Gary.
Tell me your name again.
Erica.
Erica. Cool.
Yeah.
What brings you to the station? Do you know anything about the fire? Because that was a big deal. Did you see that the other night? Ooh,
No,
awful thing to see.
Yeah, I was home at the time. Bill, the sheriff Hanscom,
Yeah.
told me about it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So,
Cool. So what
my
can I do you for?
my friend and I just need to see the sheriff. Is he in?
He's not in yet. He had kind of a late night last night, apparently. So he's gonna be coming in around noon. If there's anything I can help you with, though, I'm happy to.
Hold on just one moment. You're kind of the pulling
bet.
David aside thing. Look, man, if you're hell bent on doing this kind of clandestine, like, we really should come back or like wait until Bill gets here, because I don't think I can bullshit Gary here for too long. I did not bring any snacks.
No, this is great. We can roll with this. This is perfect. Just cause a distraction.
What do you want me to do? I am not getting arrested again. Michael told me not to get arrested again.
Well, you're like a creative person. You like movies and stuff. But what are they doing in a movie right now?
Sheriff to come back. They would wait for their contact. It's not like we're on a clock and there's going to be some kind of like, heist or whatever if we don't get into Marguerite's cell before noon. The bus isn't going to explode or something.
Well, that was a really good reference to popular movie Speed.
Come on.
I guess we can just get the coffee, wait till Bill comes.
Yeah, I could. I'll buy you coffee from the machine, I guess.
Yeah, well, this deal's getting worse by the minute, but okay.
Well, we're getting Burger King after, remember?
Okay, I will hold you to that.
Right, so yeah, I'll twiddle over to the coffee machine, pop a couple of dollar bills as they do in America into the machine.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, and Gary's like, yeah, hang out and wait as long as you want. Do you want a people? I got
Oh,
I think that's
what?
all I got right now.
Do I
You can have
want
this one. I'm done.
People's a magazine.
Oh, the magazine.
Yeah.
No, I'm good, thanks. Just
Oh,
here-
is that the issue with Brad and Jen, the couple that will never break our hearts?
Yeah, sure is.
Oh,
Bradford.
people said that ending Friends this year was a mistake, but I just know Jennifer's going to go to amazing places.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, I'll watch anything that she's in.
It's so relatable.
I know, right? You can just like be there.
I
Yeah.
think.
You what are you watching these days, man?
Oh, well, there's this great
Buddy?
show called Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, is that's the one from the are they showing that again? I love that when I was a
Actually, it's
kid.
a remake with Edward James Olmos. I think I'd like to make a rule to
From Miami
distract
Vice?
him.
Yeah. What are you afraid might happen if he is not distracted? I
He will see Erica trying to break into the cells.
guess. Cool.
If you're okay with that, Ellie, but I was thinking like David on the spur of the moment is like motioning for you to go investigate instead.
You know what? She is one who goes with the flow. Let's do it.
Awesome. I think this is gonna be a presence roll.
Yep.
Do you want to flash your credit cards?
Okay, actually, how about I will do that? I'll say I open up my wallet to get like a signed autograph I have from Jennifer Aniston
Mm.
from when I was living in New York, and he sees the platinum credit card. It's like, oh wow,
Ooh,
what is that?
fancy. Wow.
And yeah. Like it plays a little bit of the big city card with them.
Cool. Looks like your presence is 0, so that's going to be 3 dice. Take the top 2.
That is 6.
That is 5. That's a 5.
Oh yeah.
But still, yeah. Oh boy. So since it's a day move, let me tell you how that is gonna be a thing. Yeah. So if you don't turn the key, the sheriff is going to turn up with someone that he needs to put in a cell, and it's going to be that cell. Do you want to back down or turn a key?
I will say I don't mind if you leave the role. It's entirely your call.
Okay.
Let's let it roll.
Let it
Yeah.
roll.
All right.
Cool. So Erica, you're sneaking back and trying to get into the cell. And there's like 6 cells. They're all empty. And they are all locked. How do you want to determine which one was her cell, and how would you like to try to get into it? If that's what you're looking to do.
That was our plan. So determine which cell was hers by well, since she died in custody, guess would be the one that looks most like it's been recently used. It would have been treated probably like a crime scene. Maybe there's a little bit like remnants of tape still across the bars.
Oh,
come in,
cool.
Leave this one alone. This is evidence.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's easy. You definitely see one that's most recently been cleaned, in fact. It's pretty clear. It's like three of the cells have like, you know, a light coating of dust on them. Like they don't see a whole lot of action. But the one, you know, the one in the middle on the right side is definitely like that one's been occupied and sanitized most recently, but it is locked.
I don't see Erica reasonably being able to pick a lock of this nature. However, she's not the smartest overconfident person in the world. So start kind of like, you know, kind of looking, squinting inside the bars, you know, rattling around a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Got a
And I,
So
yeah, and I think it's at that point when sheriff comes in the front door and he says, you know, sorry, Gary. I was planning on taking the morning off, but I got a call. And David, when you turn around, the sheriff is coming in and he has Casey Wilcox in cuffs. It's like,
I'm sorry. What's going on here, officer? What are you doing?
just a second, sir. I need to put this young man somewhere safe. And he walks back to the cells.
Casey, what the hell did you do?
I don't know, man. He can't get a lot out before he gets buzzed through to the cell part. Erica, you hear the buzzing into the cells, and the sheriff just you're like maybe like got your head halfway in and maybe an arm in the cell, and he's just kind of like he looks disappointed, but stern, and he is leading Casey Wilcox ahead of him in cuffs, and like as soon as he comes in, he sees you, and his eyes just go wide. He says, Erica?
I just like jerk backwards, you know, splashing my coffee a little bit on myself. Hey,
why are you in? What's going on? Why are you in Miss Lennis's old cell?
You know, I was just taking a walk while we were waiting for you. You know, David was out chatting with.
Taking a walk inside the police station in the cells?
Well, we were already here. We were waiting for you, and you know, just got a little bit antsy. And Casey, what happened?
What? No, forget him for a second. Why are you here?
Oh, gee. Yes, we all know Eric as a master of improv. Like, okay, we look, I'm here because I needed to talk with you. Well, like officially.
In the cell?
No. Oh my God, can a person just like stretch her legs in this town? This is why I left.
Yeah, outside is where you stretch your legs, not in here where no one is supposed to be. If there was a prisoner back here, I would be even more suspicious. I don't know what to think now.
Door was open.
Rattles the door.
No, the door to get in to this area. Look,
Do you usually go snooping around other people's places where you're not supposed to be? This could have been dangerous for you.
what?
Why are you trying to lie to me?
Can we not do this in front of Casey?
Oh, yeah, of course. And
Sorry, Casey.
he takes some keys off his belt and opens the cell next to the one you were trying to get into, and gently walks Casey inside, unlocks his cuffs, and closes the door. He says, okay, great, he's in his cell now. Let's talk.
Just like whisper Casey, like, I'll come back for you.
No, we're not going anywhere. He's safe in his cell. Let's talk.
Uh, yeah, I meant not in front of Casey.
That's okay. He's not going anywhere. That house
What?
that burned down the other night? Well, you're off the hook, I guess. You know him?
Yeah, Casey's the whole reason I came back to Deep Lake.
Oh. I'm just gonna ask this straight up. It seemed like you were interested in me, and I thought I was interested in you. Was that just, are you just trying to use me to get something? Is that what's going on?
What? No, no. No, it's okay. Back it up. First of all, no, I wasn't using you. Yeah, I think you're really great. Um, I was here because um someone asked me and my friends to help figure out what's going on, what happened to poor old Marguerite Lennox. And
She hung
also-
herself in this cell right here.
Yeah, I know. Look,
What else do you want to know?
you gotta let
She
Casey
killed
go.
her husband. She just snapped. People just snap, especially in this town. There's a lot of things going on all the time, and people don't have a lot of extra room for bullshit. So sometimes people just snap and do things.
No,
She's
what
old.
hap-
She's seen a lot.
No, what happened to Marguerite Lennox? The voices she was hearing?
You saying she was crazy?
No. The voices she was hearing of like the house talking to her.
The house talking to her.
Did she?
Is there going to be another house fire? Is that what you're telling me?
I wish.
You wish? You're happy that house burned down?
The voices
Someone could have
she's-
gotten hurt.
the voices she's hearing were in my old house too when I lived here. Also, look, Michael's gonna be so mad at me. You have to let Casey go.
No, I don't. I'll use lawyer.
No, I'm the person who burnt the house down.
Ooh. This seems like a perfect time for a break. Love it. Cool. Let's take
You're right. Michael is going to be mad at you.
let's go take 5 and we'll
Post
come back and
bail.
see what happens next. Love it.
Now the scotch is coming out. Oh. Part 2, in which the latchkeys post fail. Oh.
All right. I'd like to cut back to what Michael and Parker are doing. What's up with y'all?
I don't know if you have any ideas or if you need a clear condition or anything, but you can wax nostalgic if you'd like. I don't have any conditions that are clearable.
Sure. So I'd say that maybe we're just like driving around, or is there somewhere that you want to like go? And we can say that the nostalgia happens on the way over.
Let's see. What could we do? It would be nice to maybe go to some like public land development place, you know, and like a records area, and kind of check out that the Mahogany Place thing, like the whole Playa Morado housing development, see if there's any history there, whether it's like a, you know, microfiche, looking up some stuff about that, any news stories, stuff like that.
Cool, that sounds good. Okay, so
Cool.
on the way over there, I think Parker is kind of rambly. They're still bothered by Erica and all this stuff. And they're like, I don't know if you know about the Babysitters Club books. They're my favorite books. But I always thought that Erica was such a Claudia, who's one of the creative characters. But she's not being a really good friend right now. And Claudia was friends with all the other Babysitters Club books. And she could keep a secret. And I don't know. You're definitely a Christie. And then, you know, David is from New York. So he's a Stacy. And I don't know. And the vibes with you two last night were just weird. And did you kind of get what Bonifacio was talking about, man?
Well, first of all, thank you for telling me who I am in those books. I don't really know what you're talking about, but
That's okay. And I think
it sounds
Parker
like you
is
mean
like
it.
pulling out like a paperback copy from like their back pocket, and it's like this one. This one
Oh,
right here.
okay. Perfect. Well, maybe I should try to read some of those so I can understand the comparison a little better. And yes, you're right about the vibes last night. They were weird. I will back that up. But you know, before we came back, Erica and I went to like her old place here in town.
Really?
Yeah. So, you know, I think she's kind of just going through a lot. You know, I don't know if she's just latching on to whatever she can with the sheriff. But
Yeah.
that's what it seems like. So I
Just
wouldn't hold her down too much.
cops are just giving me a weird vibe, you know.
Yeah, cops, yeah, I feel exactly the same. But you know, and then as for the whole weird vibes with me, yeah, well, okay. Well, can I just say something without it being weird if you're here?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
All right. I think I like Erica. You know what I mean?
That's a really dumb thing to say because I think I could tell.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, anyway,
But
I think you two are better than her and the sheriff.
me too.
So I'm on team. Can't really combine your names. nicely.
Yeah.
So that's
Erica.
no Brangelina.
Yeah. Thankfully we won't be in anything like People magazine. So
Yeah.
or at least I hope
Just-
not. I mean, I don't know what's going on. They said they're going to the police station, so that always
Yeah.
works out really well for everybody.
Haven't gotten a text yet, so I guess they don't need us to post bail.
Yeah,
And I
no,
feel
they're
like
probably
we-
fine.
And we keep driving.
Yeah.
Excellent. Um, yeah. So Erica, what do you mean you burned the place down? Casey's, I got a tip. We checked out Casey's place. He's been obsessed with that place apparently for the last however long it's been since his friend died. Sorry. It's pretty clear. You don't have to cover for him.
Did Casey tell you that he did it?
No, I didn't do anything.
That Casey, please. Bill, did Casey tell you that he did it? Or
Of
you
course
just
not.
conjecture based on
Evidence.
know.
Evidence was called. We have an eyewitness report. We have evidence in his place. We don't need a confession. He's going to spend some time here. He's going to go to trial, and he'll probably do some time for arson.
Casey, just shut up. Do not say anything. Bill, I haven't been straight with you because every time I try to tell you the truth, you don't believe me. Do you want to hear it or not?
Sure, lay it on me.
So, like Casey's been telling you and everyone else for the last 10 years, something happened at the Rappaport house that can't be explained by the kind of evidence you find just lying around someone's bedroom.
Yeah, what kind of evidence does explain it?
Bill, please, I'm explaining. You've lived here long enough to know there is weird shit that happens in Deep Lake. People do things that can't be explained. People hear things that can't be explained. People die in ways that can't be explained. The Rappaports disappeared in ways that couldn't be explained. Casey asked me and some other folks to come check it out because we were the only people willing to believe him that there was, in fact, an answer to what happened to Elliot and his parents and his sister.
And that answer is
Do you ever have weird dreams?
sure. That's what dreams are.
No, that's not what they're supposed to be. I thought they were supposed to be weird and creepy all the time until I got out of here. When I'm in California, I don't have those dreams. As soon as I came back, they start again. And when I came back to Deep Lake for Casey and went into that house, like I told you the first time we met, I saw things that they didn't leave behind any proof of. The walls started heating up. They started bleeding. My friend saw Elliot Rappaport's body in the closet, but you know as well as I do, there's no body there. Never was. And There was something in that house that this evil presence that kept showing up and trying to kill us for asking too many questions. You can ask Debbie Rappaport. It took her over at one point and made her try to kill my friend. You know that
Debbie Rappaport tried to kill someone and nobody reported it.
because Debbie didn't try to kill anyone.
Where's Debbie now? I haven't.
The thing taking her over dead. And when
Where's Debbie now? Is she okay?
she's okay. Bill, you said you were going to listen to me. I'm explaining. I'm telling you the truth. So please listen. There was something in the house that spoke to me, and that was when we knew it was something I could get rid of. And the only way to get rid of it was to get rid of the place it had taken under its power. That was the house. And Lil Elliot, he's at peace now. He was able to go. Look, I know that you asked me why I haven't been telling you, why I've been lying to you. You think I'm using you? I was lying to you because you wouldn't believe me, and you're the last person in the world I want to think I'm crazy. Lots of people think I'm crazy. I can deal with that. Not with you thinking I'm crazy.
What are you afraid might happen if he doesn't believe you?
Well, jail time would certainly throw a monkey in the wrench. We definitely need to get bailed out. I'm not prepared to have Erica retired over this.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, someone's going to have to come bail me out if he doesn't believe me.
Or break you out, you know. This is definitely going to be a presence roll. It is
Yeah.
definitely going to be with disadvantage, unless you want to use an item.
I was hoping I could use that very heartfelt monologue to use what Nintendo don't, but in
Oh. Oh, what's hang on, let me get the sheet up.
Yeah. But if not, I'll definitely cross an item off to get a flat roll.
Take a 12 plus on a single row related to an action as long as you do it with cockiness or style. I don't know. This is much more like heartfelt than that, I feel like.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll use Bill's personal number as leverage
Cool.
here to even out my rolls so that I've got with disadvantage in this game. Does that mean I'm rolling 2 dice?
Yeah, so now you're just rolling 2 dice straight with presence plus +1.
All right. Oh, come on, big money. 2d6 plus 1. 9.
9. All right. Okay. He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, look, Erica, I've lived here and in this area all my life. And I know that a lot of strange things happen whether it's people hearing voices or talking to the guy in the yellow suit or lights over Starlight Kingdom.
How about the guy in the yellow suit?
Yeah, everyone does. Look, I'm trying to make a point here. Weird things happen here. I understand. And I know that you have some history and probably some trauma and probably some bad memories that bring a lot of it up. I believe that you saw things in that house. I believe that you heard things. I can't explain everything with evidence that I can see. But I do know that the house burned down. And I do know that someone burned it down, unless Patience is lying. So what do you think I should do? Just let both of you go? Tell Patience that she didn't see anything, that she's the one seeing things?
You don't have to tell her that she didn't see anything, but there's a lot of cases that go unsolved. Just didn't find the right person, I guess.
And what am I supposed to do with you? I know that you committed a terrible crime. Even if it was aliens or ghosts or Bigfoots or whatever.
Debbie Rappaport's life. You can ask her. Destroying that house saved her life.
Tell you what I'll do. You mind hanging out here with Casey for a while? I'll put you in the cell across. I'll go make some calls and we'll see what we can do.
Do I get a phone call?
You got a cell phone?
Yeah.
Make as many calls as you like. And he walks out. David, Sheriff walks out with nobody.
I get all just like, sir, I demand to know what's going on. I will not have it with this Patriot Act bullshit.
Wow. You are. Oh, yes. What the fuck did you just say to me?
I just said you can't hold these people without charges. You cop.
The charge is arson. Happy?
What evidence do you have that Erica was involved in such a thing, or even Casey for that matter, who I know for a fact has an ironclad alibi?
Well, we have eyewitnesses that put him at the scene.
What
And
eyewitness? Who?
Erica confessed.
Is she what?
She confessed. She told me that she burned down the building because it some poltergeist bullshit.
Look, I didn't want to tell you this because you were hitting off so well, but well, you see, Erica, she suffers from hallucinations.
Yeah, she said she was seeing things and hearing things.
Yeah, a lot of anguish in that one, and you can't possibly hold her there just for the crime of having, being a little bit different from everyone else.
I can't hold someone for burning down a house because they thought they heard ghosts and whatnot.
No, she didn't burn down the house. Of course she didn't burn the house. She just thinks she burned down the house.
Who do you think burned down the house, sir?
And I don't know, maybe bad wiring, insurance.
There's no electricity to that house, sir.
Well, you know how these things are. Old houses, rotten wood. That house was probably built at the top of the softwood lumber dispute.
What's your job, sir?
Well, I at the moment I'm unemployed, but I have a master's in economics and
Well,
MBA.
I don't tell you how to be unemployed. So how about you don't tell me how to do my job? And he just brushes
Okay,
past
well,
you.
the
Or
media
you're
will
like,
hear about this.
have a good day, sir. Gary, show him out. Cool. Michael and Parker. You want to go like the county records office or something?
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to remember where Debbie ended up actually. I think I don't remember if it was, yeah, okay. We'll find that out later. Cool. So city records office. Easy to find. There is a receptionist called Angie. And she is stereotypically sitting behind her desk filing her nails. Why not? And chewing gum, and just looks up and smiles and says, well, hello. Who do I have the
Hello
pleasure of
there.
meeting today? Hello.
My name is Michael, and he reaches his hand over to
Oh,
shake her hand.
enchanted.
Yes, yeah, takes her.
My name's
So,
Angie. How can I help you?
yeah, I was just hoping to look through some any public info about what is it called, Playa Morado, or the more specific Mahogany Place.
Mahogany
Any reason
Place?
why it
Oh,
fell
yeah.
through or anything like that?
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, do you have any specific plats that you want to look at, or you just want to? I can just lead you down there. It's pretty slow around here, to be honest.
Yeah, if you want to give me just point me in a direction, I'll
Yeah, of
gladly
course, I
do
can give you
the
a
heavy
tour.
lifting.
Yeah. We don't have a fancy big basement or anything. It's just I'll come back. Is this your friend here?
And hey, I'm Parker, who also
Parker,
shakes
Angie.
their
So
hand.
nice to meet you. Enchanted. Yeah, sure. Come on back. And she kind of walks over to the side of the thing and lifts the desk lifter up. And you're like, come on back. No one's gonna be here. And yeah, the door is just open. So yeah, she brings you back round, and there's a hallway. There's a few offices, a couple other people in there, and she leads you to actually out back, outside, and then into one of those temporary trailer buildings, like a contractor's trailer. And she says, "This is where we keep all our records. Do you know how to find what you're looking for, or do you want me to show you around a little bit?"
I'm pretty seasoned with
Oh, seasons.
paper.
I like a
looking
man
through
that's seasoned.
files. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm
and-
very seasoned.
Is this just for like a school project, or are you just looking for fun, or what's going on here?
It's we're kind of just doing a story about the whole Playa Morado thing.
Oh, a story,
how-
reporters?
Yeah, it's more like a self-published thing, but yes, we are.
Oh, investigative journalism. Is that what's going on here?
Yes,
Are we going to be on TV?
that's I don't know about TV, but maybe when CBS calls me back, we can mention your name and get back down here.
CBS. I watch CBS all the time. Oh, Thursday
Yeah.
Night Lineup was amazing this week. All right. So Michael and Parker, pleasure to meet you. She takes a little key, and she has like a one of the like purple plastic like stretchy things for a keychain, and she unlocks it, and she actually like unclips that, and it has a couple keys on it, and she takes your hand and like places it in it and closes your hand up over it. Michael, she's like, now you keep these safe. I'm going to be right inside. You just drop them back off the desk. If I'm not there, just put them on my chair. It's all right. Just come on back and give me a holler if there's anything that you need.
All right.
Thank
What
you
was her
so
name
much.
again?
Angie.
Angie. All right. Thank you, Angie. I will definitely I'll make sure to run into you before I head out of here.
All right. Don't get lost in there.
I'll try not to. Thank you so much.
Let's go ahead and make that meddling move now, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. I was thinking reason, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely reason, I think. Yeah, plus 2.
2d6.
Nice. Yeah, 2d6 plus 2.
11.
11. All right. This one goes to 11. Sweet. So And this is for, yeah, great. Let me see. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, so it takes a while. There has been a lot of I don't know, so I'll call it strange, but a lot of like development projects that have started up and then fall apart for one reason or another. The town has kind of grown and shrunk a little bit. People get big ideas out here in the desert and get a little bit over ambitious, and desert just takes it back. You do, after a bit of digging in one of the sort of like long kind of like map drawers, find a map that lays out all the plots for Playa Mirado and specifically Mahogany Drive. Mahogany Drive, is that right? Yeah, Mahogany Place. And there's sort of like the architects or planners like kind of info box up in the right hand corner that sort of like that's all the important thing. It has a big black X, and a lot of all the lines are like the developer name or dates and whatnot are just blacked out with a thick black marker. I think Parker, if you're also looking around, they're also in a filing cabinet. There's papers related to the project. You're able to find a medium-sized manila folder that has some stuff in it, and you find you find a bunch of permits and all the usual things that go with starting up a development. And the last item in the folder is let me just roll a die real quick. Yeah, all right. Is a just one sheet on FBI letterhead, and it just says we've received confirmation that the Mahogany project has been ceased as per our request. Agents will be maintaining surveillance to ensure that no further development takes place. Signed, Agent whatever. And that is your clue. Evidence that the Playa Mirado development was mysteriously halted by a federal organization.
I am glad we looked here. This is pointing us in the right direction. Listening devices, and then this.
Yeah, something shady's definitely been going on here.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's worse than ghosts, but I do hate the government.
Yeah, I think the government's. I don't think we can burn down the whole government like we could a house.
Yeah, well,
Not with that
Sure.
attitude.
yeah, we could try. We might lose a few of us, but revolution is coming.
So some weird government stuff's going on there. That
Yeah.
explains why they never have developing yet.
Yeah, and it also explains that like little microphone I found in that old lady's couch too.
Good,
What
it's-
do you do with when you're done done in here?
Oh, I'll definitely lock up and head back to give the keys back.
Yeah, and Angie's like, oh, thank you so much. Did your friend get a hold of you?
My friend.
Yeah, the older gentleman.
No, nobody got a hold of me.
Oh.
They're looking for me, for Michael.
Yeah, they said Michael Michael Toomey, is that your last name?
That he looks over at Parker. Is my last name, yes.
Yeah.
Parker's just shrugging. Like, I don't know.
Oh, he didn't ask for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, your friend with the gray suit.
Well, did he have a badge or anything?
No, he didn't have a badge. Just seemed like a nice gentleman.
In a
Gave
gray
him the old
suit?
Angie treatment, just as like anyone else.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, nice, tailored older gray suit. Looks like.
Pretty hot outside.
Well, wool is cool. I hear. That's what they wear in
Yeah.
the desert, in the Sahara. I saw. Do you like Lawrence of
Oh.
Arabia? I love that movie.
That is a fucking classic film.
Isn't it?
Yes, I love Lawrence of Arabia.
Well, what else do you like? And she kind of like brushes her fingernails against your shirt.
I mean, I like a lot of movies. I like a lot of movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I like 80s stuff mainly. I know Lawrence of Arabia is a little earlier than that, but
yeah, I like the classics.
can't go wrong.
I'm open to a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, maybe we should have a little movie night sometime. Of course, your
That
friends
would
invited
be-
too.
Yeah, we're yeah, we have movie nights at our house all the time. We always
Oh.
invite people over to our place to watch movies.
Oh, well, that
We
sounds
have
very
whole
nice.
groups coming. Yeah. Do you have a cell phone number I can have? And maybe
Oh, of course
I'll
I
have
do.
you-
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and she actually digs around in her like the drawers underneath her desk, and like she pulls out a little business card.
All right.
Uh,
That is great.
Angie, what's her last name? Angie Constantine.
What a cool last name.
Yeah, my dad is from England. You wouldn't know it from the way I talk.
Does he hunt ghosts by chance? And then I just like laugh. Comic
No.
books. Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry.
he was in manufacturing. He got it's a terrible accident, but you don't need to hear that right now. Kind of pops her gum.
Oh, okay. Well, I will keep this, Angie, and we will give you a call to have you over at the house for movie night.
Well, I look forward to it. Nice meeting you, Parker, as well. I
Nice.
hope your friend finds you.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
wait,
Well,
so-
the character Constantine is older than the movie, all right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the 80s at least. Yeah.
What? Sorry. Did his friends leave a message or something? Did he?
Oh no, he just asked if you came by and what you were looking for.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, of course I told. I mean, it's no big secret, right?
No, it's certainly not.
Apparently.
Anyway,
Apparently not.
Thank you, Angie.
Of course, thank you. Stop by anytime.
We
It's lonely
definitely will-
here.
You will see us again, I promise, Angie. And then we head out. I'm like, okay. They knew we were here, so they definitely heard me say that I hate the government. There's no way they didn't hear that.
Okay, so you think this is the government guy in gray suit?
Oh, gray suit, older guy, tailored suit, middle of the day, knows my last name.
Yeah, I don't even know your last name.
Yeah, I barely know my last name. So the fact that they got all this stuff, I'm telling you, they're probably listening to us right now. That's all I'm
Do you
saying.
still have that wire that you got from what's her name's house?
Not on me.
Hmm.
Not on me. Let's
Is
check
it
in
like in your room or something?
I don't know. I don't know where it is. Let's check we're gonna check under my seats. We're gonna look all over my car.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you don't find anything,
I figured we didn't.
but it does take a while.
And now
Um,
every single time a plane's up, I'm gonna like Goodfellas it, where I'm constantly looking up at the plane.
So I'm looking through my notes. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Looking through my notes, and I'm trying to find the last thing that happened to Debbie. And the last thing I have is her arm coming off and leading you upstairs.
I don't know if we ever followed up with her after she was possessed.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so.
We just assumed she was fine after that.
Yeah. Debbie's fine.
Yeah, and I think so it's getting to be evening. Erica, do you talk with Casey at all while you're in there?
mean, the Erica's first thing is she's going to call Michael and tell her she didn't make the news.
Nice.
We
Mm.
can do that if you want to do it real quick, or if you just want to say it happened, it's fine too.
Like, I guess when, I don't know, after you've left the library, something like ring,
Mhm.
ring. Whatever.
Yeah, I jump. Like we're looking through my car, and it makes me jump. I'm like, yeah, I know you've been following me. Who is this?
No, I'm not following you. Michael, it's Erica.
Oh, hey, what's up? How did it go? Did you find anything out?
I did the thing you told me not to do.
Hey, Michael.
Shut
Who is that?
up.
Oh, you guys hanging out with Casey? Where's David?
I assume he's still at the front of the station. I might need bail.
I need what? Bail?
Yeah, Bill arrested Casey for burning down the Rappaport house. I couldn't just leave him. I couldn't let him take the fall, but I said it was just me. I left the rest of you out of it. Bill kind of sort of believes me.
Okay, well that's a start.
I'm sorry. Okay, look, I left you guys out of it. That's all I ever was trying to do with this was leave you guys out of it.
All right. Well, you have your cell phone. Sorry, I answered it by the way that way. I didn't even look at the caller ID. I'll tell you all about it later. Parker and I can come down there and see what's going on, or what do we do?
Please come. Yeah, please come. I don't know when someone's coming back, and yeah, Casey's here. Hang on, Casey. Just a minute.
I'm
Yeah,
the
tell
some
Casey I
chips.
said hello. Hi, Casey.
What's up, Michael?
Casey wants a bag of chips.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry, like whatever the bail is, I'll pay you back. I'll buy you dinner or something. It will get sorted. Just please come get me.
All right, we'll head down there. And yes, you definitely can buy me dinner.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
All right. And if a guy in a gray suit comes looking for me, tell him you haven't seen me.
Okay.
Yep. I know it's cryptic, but I
Well,
don't know either. So
We'll figure it out.
yeah,
Okay.
we got it figured out. I'll see you in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
David, what did you do after the sheriff left?
I think after it was clear they wouldn't listen to me, would it be possible to post bail with my high limit credit card?
Did you already use that, right? You just use that for the.
I marked it, but I do still possess it.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it
willing
was.
to remove it to do this.
Ooh, yeah.
Question is I guess is Bill charging Erica with something?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because I think bail is not set yet.
Okay.
So yeah, he would definitely have to like do that, which means talking to Debbie, which he's doing right now. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this is the end of the day. I think that makes sense. So let's do dusk. Any moves that resolve during dusk phase? No. You have to be all together to watch an Odyssey tape, so it's probably not going to happen. So yeah. So each of you tell me what's going to what you're going to do during the night phase.
Do we want to try to answer any questions?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking the same. If anybody had any ideas.
I think the people who are not in jail need to take the lead. Yeah. Am I spending the night? What's the scoop?
Well,
Yeah,
at
it
least
sounds-
answering
it
a
sounds like
question
you're
is
st-
meta.
Yeah, it sounds like you're spending the night, but who knows what's going to happen there. And you know what? If you want, um, you can probably sweet talk Gary into letting in there, so you can all like talk about it in character as well.
I mean, I'm fine with that. If the jail situation won't change, I'm fine with at least trying to get in the same room.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep. Yeah, Gary's just like, yeah, she's not going anywhere, so knock yourself out. Oh, did you get those chips that Casey wanted?
I get like one of the really small bags out of the vending machine. I'm like, sorry, man. I tried to get here as fast as I could. This is all I could get.
That's cool, bro. That's why just
Visibly disappointed.
Bill ditch us for the night. He just gone.
Yeah, do you want to theorize? We got a couple of things we can look at.
I think I have an idea for Greetings Travelers, but do we want to do the first question or the second question? We have enough for the second question, but honestly, I think the first one's just more fun in terms of having the black leaf circle as an ongoing danger in the campaign.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same. The first one on there.
And then we
That's
answer the
it.
question with the +2 modifier.
Yeah, if we can fit all those together, I mean, I'm all for it. We have a bunch
Yeah.
of clues.
Yeah, that sounds good. So just a quick out of character question. Does this one unlock more stuff if we answer the question, or is it
Nope,
just
this is just that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you just choose if you want the easy version or the hard version.
Okay, I see.
But what if Skinny is picking up the kids and taking them to a second location?
Hmm.
Yeah, so that could be the van, obviously.
Mhm.
I mean, it depends on if you want to go like full. What is it, Mazes and Monsters? It wasn't it
Mhm.
actually in a sewer in the movie.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
Steve
be-
faked his own death. Sorry, keep going, Mike. Billy.
Oh no. I mean that's totally fine. I was just thinking like I don't know. I was thinking about what the location is for their lair.
Well, maybe they took them to the sewers, but they have some sort of like gateway there that takes them to where they actually play the game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it just starts in the sewer, and
The D20
maybe
with the sorry.
no, you're good. Go, please.
The D20 with the mushroom cloud in it. We're in New Mexico. The sewer leads to an abandoned nuclear fallout bunker.
Oh shit,
Oh,
that's a good one.
Or if you want to use your flyer from this morning, maybe it's an abandoned missile silo.
Ooh,
That's where I was headed with it.
I-
So
Yeah,
I'll put
that's-
that in.
and then
Dig it.
obviously the RPG modules could be it could even be like somebody kind of grew out of it. It's also that you're too old for these sorts of games. Like they won't take any there's one person that's older and it's like a cult leader kind of thing, right? And it has to be pretty much kids other than that.
Do you
And it
think
could
that
be Skinny.
Bastion could be like a head?
I think he
person-
could,
Oh,
yeah.
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 Like the thing that makes him as wizard is that he's remained this fantasy world where he's kind of made himself the boss of this cult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What if
he
he
could
doesn't
just-
leave the missile silo? Only Skinny leaves.
I like it.
Okay.
Great.
So it sounds like the answer to the question is a sewers leading to a missile silo somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things supporting that.
The
But-
contact lenses and wig are what Skinny uses to disguise himself because he's faked his own death.
Perfect.
Nice.
And we know that Randy used to play the game, so maybe he's kind of an unwitting accomplice. He's telling people, "Oh yeah, Serpent Spokers are so
Oh,
fun. We play that."
Randy
he
Randy would
didn't.
not play the game. Yeah.
But he
okay.
said that Skinny gave him the burner phone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what if he's using Randy as like a way of getting the information out there without having to be seen himself?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Randy is totally
Like another layer.
innocent
Yeah.
in these matters.
Yeah. And even if you want another one, the I bet you there's like in that abandoned storefront with the Roadrunner graffiti, that's probably where the van's parked. And there's like probably this big gaping hole or something that's a secret entrance down into the sewers.
Yeah, I mean, this resolves the mystery, right? So we might just burn them all.
Well,
Yeah.
it answers the question. Yeah.
We have to resolve it, but we won't really be needing the clues necessarily anymore. They won't
Yeah.
be mechanically efficient.
Yeah.
So you can answer the second one with a +3, or the first one with a +5.
Like Sasha said, it might be fun for them to just like, we know they exist and they're just always out there doing something.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Cool.
Mhm.
I like it. If you guys are okay with it.
Who
Yeah.
would like to roll 2 dice +5?
I couldn't possibly fuck this up. I'll go.
7. Fantastic.
Well, that
Literally
does mean
the
it is
worst,
true, right?
literally
Could
the
not-
worst possible roll.
Could not
Two
have a
ones.
better roll for that. Good thing you didn't pick the second one, I guess. Amazing. I love it. Cool. So when you answer a question, the answer is correct and the opportunity can be pursued, but I will add unwelcome complications to the answer and or it will become more dangerous. So your answer to the question, where are these new flyers luring kids, is into the sewers and to some abandoned missile silo somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I can make that more dangerous. Cool. And that has been answered. Oh, not done. Great, those have all been used. Bam, 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 bam. Awesome. Let's take another 5 and we'll start the night phase proper. All right. So does that question answer change anyone's what they want to do this evening?
Well, with respect to Erica's situation, surely we can leave her in lockup for the night to help save these poor missing kids.
Oh man, no one's gonna come visit poor Erica in jail, man.
I feel
Wow.
like trying not to meta too much, which I know how the game works, but I feel like Michael definitely would go visit Erica.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, you can definitely just hang out there if you want.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, yeah, I got this card from this girl at this place. You know what I mean?
Nice.
You
So
invited her over
Parker and
something?
David, what are you up to?
Is David gonna go see Erica?
Uh, what if we went to find Debbie Rappaport before the cops do to bring her in and show, like, hey, the situation's all clear?
Okay, yeah.
Excellent. Cool. So looks like I have to open up Escott Industries again. There we are. Let's see. Yeah, so Debbie lives just down the street from the house that burned down. You have been to her house before. Do you just want to go there and see what's up?
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? That's that's my question. Cool. You find her house there. Car in the driveway. You only see a dim light inside. The shades are all drawn. Looks like maybe flickering candlelight or something. How do you approach?
Do we want to go for the door, or do we want to try and be sneaky?
I think we should just go for the door, because what if the cop comes around and we're like in the backyard?
It's suspicious for sure. I guess we go up, give a knock. Hey, Debbie, you okay? Sorry about the arm.
Yeah. The it's quiet for a while. You maybe hear something inside, shifting, shuffling, something. It's hard to hear. How long do you wait?
A few minutes, maybe.
Yeah. The porch light is on, so it's not completely dark. And eventually you hear the shuffling kind of come up to the door. And the voice is Debbie's, raspier than usual, like she's been like smoking all day. She's like, who is it?
Debbie, it's Parker and David. Do you remember us?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Never been
wanted to-
better.
We wanted to check up on you. Can we come inside?
Yes. And you hear just like a deadbolt turn and a chain lock unlock. But the door doesn't open.
I think Parker's gonna like make eyes at David, like, should do you want to open the door?
Okay, Debbie, we're opening the door. Take a step back, please. Or
Yeah, and there's
you.
the voice sounds like it's right at the door, and she says, "Come in."
Okay. We go through.
I go through.
It's pretty dark inside. You're able to push the door open, and there's no one there to bar the door. In fact, you don't see anyone at all. The layout must be like the layout of most of these homes in this area is very similar, probably like flipped from the Rappaports. And again, you've been here before, so this is not a surprise to you. I think you just went in the back last time.
No, I think we walked through the house first.
Oh, did you?
Well,
Yeah,
I
okay.
think what it was we tried the front door, no
Mm,
one answered, and then when we first came, I think the door was open.
yeah,
and
Yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
ajar,
the door was
and it was
open.
abandoned. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the power is clearly not off because you can see and hear like appliances running. But all the lights are out, and in the living room, she has a sectional and a TV, and it kind of opens into the kitchen, which you remember well. In the living room on the coffee table, there is a lantern that is lit, like a camping lantern. It's not like old, creepy or anything. It's just like a Coleman, like a green camping lantern that's lit. And you don't see Debbie anywhere.
So we're just like inside the doorway.
Wherever you want to be, yeah.
Okay. I think Parker's gonna try to feel for like a light switch and see if they can turn the light on.
Yeah, you do find a light switch. You flick it a couple times and the porch light goes on and off. Like, okay, cool, that's the porch. But there's another switch nearby that you flick up and down and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, I guess the power's out. Maybe.
You can tell the power is not out because you can
Yeah.
hear appliances
I-
running and stuff.
I think that's just what they're trying to like rationalize.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Do
Um,
we may have flashlights with us?
Sure, yeah.
yeah,
and
or our
David-
phones, I think, have the flashlights.
Oh, that's
we had
true.
said.
Regardless, I'm
um,
kind of trying flashlight to get a sense of like what's in the dark. If there's any sign of Debbie.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's stairs leading up from the little foyer area. Kind of again like flipped from how the Rappaport's house was, or from the other Rappaport's house was. And you kind of shine your flashlights around the living room. And everything looks pretty normal, except there's a full ashtray also on the table next to the lantern that you didn't see before. And on the table, you see drawn in cigarette ash, these spirals going both ways, big ones and small ones, all around the lantern.
Around
and
lantern.
Yeah, just like on the table. And as you kind of like go around the room, you see that some of the like walls, some has been smeared on the floor in a big circle. There's like you can see where the cigarettes were like kind of used as like charcoal to draw. But you don't see Debbie, even though she was right outside the door, or right inside the door.
I think Parker's gonna call out like, Debbie, hey, we're inside now.
And so you can see into the living room and the kitchen's kind of open. And you can hear a voice from around the corner that says, "Come into the dining room. I'm just over here."
Okay, I think Parker's gonna walk towards the voice, but can they carry the lantern with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
So kind of like Debbie.
Yeah, so you can walk around there and see where the voice is coming from. Let's jump to the jail cell first. So Michael's hanging out with Casey and Erica.
Yeah, just like kind of sitting on a table or something.
Yeah, Gary gives you a little like a plastic chair to come and bring in from the visitors waiting room to sit in there and hang out until the sheriff gets back.
Perfect. So we're just waiting on the sheriff. Well, do you get to go after the sheriff gets back or what?
I don't know. And Erica's just kind of like leaning, like just like leaning through the, leaning her hands down through the bars, like slouched with her elbows.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been arrested for anything this serious before.
Hmm.
He, I don't know, Michael. I think, look, he got so pissed. I'm not always the best at deceiving people. I had to tell him the truth. I don't know if he believed me. I mean, he let me keep my phone, but I think he's still trying to figure out who's going to take the fall. And I couldn't let it be Casey, and I couldn't let it be anyone else. Like I don't know what's up with Parker, but you saw how they were about having a cop in the house. Something's up there that we can't get them mixed up in a cell.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
it was noble. I mean, shrugs. I hope that letting you keep your cell phone is a good sign, and maybe he won't hang you out to dry for this, and that might be best case scenario.
I hope so. I just hope it doesn't get personal.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't need to come to the next Odyssey movie night after all.
Maybe not. But see, he also seems to think I've been stringing him along. So that's not good.
Have you been?
No, like look, I liked Bill a lot. He's nice. He's good looking. Smells good.
He's all right.
He was the first person I ever met in Deep Lake who said he gave a shit about what happened to me, and it kind of just one thing led to another. And I didn't think he liked me back, man. This is
You didn't think that he liked you back?
no.
Oh. I don't know. I figured you'd be a little more on the nose than that. It seemed pretty obvious.
I do
When
not
somebody's
have
sitting on the couch with you and they're completely turned 90 degrees and facing you, they're probably pretty into you.
just kind of like that. I don't have a lot of experience with this kind of thing. Look, anyways, point is, I hope I didn't fuck up too bad. Please tell Parker I'm sorry and thanks for coming.
Oh yeah. I'll show up no matter
I'm-
what. And I don't think Parker, hopefully it'll blow over. They kind of got the same weird vibes that I did about the whole sheriff situation. So
Look, just now we've got this extra problem, right? So I was just trying to fix one. Just kind of
yeah.
reach my hand out a little bit, or like,
Yeah, he'll like come closer and take your hand. He's like-
Casey reaches through and puts his hand on your hands.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, guys.
We're and he like kind of like does the double takes. We're
wow.
in this together. The three of us. I guess.
Yeah.
Casey,
Okay.
do you mind? I'm trying to have a private conversation here.
Oh, there's just sorry, takes his hand back. It's like there's just not a lot of privacy
I'll hold your hand in a
in
minute.
here.
Just give me a second.
Cool. I'm just gonna I'll just go sit over here, 5 feet away. That's cool. I can check out the read that sign again, I guess.
Uh,
That's cool.
lean forward, like right up to the bars and whisper, I should have left him here.
He means well. I mean, come on. He's all right. I think he needs friends just as bad as you do right now.
Well, at least I got the one, and I give Michael's hand a little squeeze.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Let's go back to the kitchen, turning the corner. As you're coming around the corner, a smell kind of hits you. It's not super strong. Sounds like she's been burning a candle or something, like kind of like spicy or cinnamony kind of smell.
Okay.
And she is in the kitchen. And she's wearing a nightgown. Her hair is she had dyed it red, and it's the gray roots of, like, it seems like they've just gone straight through. It's just kind of frizzy and gray right now. And she's facing away from you. And you can't tell if she has both arms. They're both in front of her. And she's just facing away from you, bare feet, not moving. And you can see some of the spirals drawn on the floor around her feet.
Hey, Debbie. We have some good news. We burned down the Escondido house and banished the dark entity that destroyed your family. And everything is okay now.
And she doesn't really respond. Kind of like she's like moving. She's not like standing like statue still.
Is she still like skin color?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just because it's like dark, I wasn't sure if I could tell.
Yeah. I mean, it's darker in the kitchen. You can see her in shadow, and yeah, she's from the back, as far as you can tell. Her feet are pale.
Okay. Debbie, Elliot's safe now. Do you know that?
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. Do you want to talk about it?
And you see her shoulders kind of relax. The right arm of the nightgown just kind of dangles, and the left arm is holding the kitchen knife that you lost. And she doesn't respond.
We caught you at a bad time. You can come back later.
No, you did me a great favor. And she turns around, and her face looks normal. Maybe there's some ash smudged here and there. You did me a great favor by letting that evil spirit out of that house.
Was that you?
What are you afraid might happen if it is?
I am afraid that this house is going to turn all black and ivory.
Yeah, it's worse than that. If the spirit has taken up in her and the house, that's going to happen, and she is going to come at least one of you. Probably the one that took her arm off. Maybe looking for a replacement.
Cool.
This is definitely gonna be sensitivity.
Okay. So is it just going to be the 2d6 plus 1? Psycho and sensitivity.
Nice, yeah. Unless you want to use an item, yeah.
I would like to use the photo album.
Nice.
Maybe I just think about like Elliot is like, I helped Elliot. We got rid of you from one house. You
Mhm.
need to go. And so how does that work? Do I roll 3 dice and then take?
Yeah, 3 dice, top 2 plus 1.
3d6 plus 1.
That is a 12 straight up.
Yes.
Awesome.
Man, I'm rolling good today.
Cool. And I think that actually check. Yeah. What was the last thing that you said?
I had said that we can get rid of her too. Parker is holding the Coleman lantern.
Mhm.
Can they throw it at her? And it
Yes.
go well because I got this roll.
Yes, you absolutely can. Yeah, I think just before you do that, her eyes kind of light up. They're not for sure glowing, but it's trick of the light maybe. And her mouth goes really wide, and you can see her teeth are kind of filed down a little bit. And she just runs at, I think it was David that cut her arm
Yeah.
off, right?
Mhm.
She just runs at David with a knife, like held forward like that. And you throw the lantern at her. And it's kind of weird because the lantern smashes and lamp oil just goes everywhere. And she it looks like someone had coated her from foot to top of head with oil first. She goes up almost from the bottom up. And she's still, like, you can kind of see this in slow motion. She's still kind of screaming and charging at David with the knife. And it doesn't seem like the flames are actually hitting anything else around her. And they kind of just almost snuff out immediately. And there's not even time for a form to form up. It's just immediately just a shower of gray ash, and the knife clatters to the ground. And all the lights in the house go on.
David, are you okay?
What the fuck was that?
I think that was not Debbie. I don't think that was Debbie.
Oh, fuck, how are we gonna get Eric out of jail now?
I
Oh shit, the cops are coming. She told them to come to find Debbie. They're gonna find a pile of ash and a knife.
I could take the knife.
You actually hear thumping from somewhere in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Maybe from the basement.
Parker's
Hey.
gonna so if it's the same sort of layout, then we know where the cellar is.
Yeah, it's like there's like a hallway off the kitchen.
So I think we're gonna open that door.
Yeah. And behind the door is the sheriff with a crowbar, and he like goes to swing at you before realizing like who you are. Like, where is she?
I don't know. Debbie, I don't know.
But she was here. She fucking knocked me in the head with something and locked me in the basement. She's
okay.
She's crazy. Did you know she's crazy? There's
Yeah, look
something
at-
wrong with this whole family, man.
Bill,
Look at
Bill,
this
that,
ash everywhere.
Smells like smoke in here. Oh my god, is this house on fire too?
I don't
We got to
think.
we got to get out of here. It smells like
so.
smoke.
Yeah. Can Parker take that knife?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice. Got it back.
And in fact, I think that can go in your corner of the house.
Perfect.
Listen, Bill, again, this is crazy, but but that wasn't Debbie. That was
Definitely Debbie. She had one
No.
arm. It looks like she cut her arm off.
Well, no,
That's not right.
I cut her arm off, but
You what?
she tried to kill us in the Escondido Street house. I had to slam the door on her arm. It fell off. Black goo shot everywhere.
Black what?
Icor.
I don't know what that is.
It's goo. She was possessed by like the demon ghost.
An evil little girl. Possibly from another dimension.
Guys, I can't take this anymore. What? Why is there ash all over the floor?
That's, well, not Debbie.
Then what is it?
Well, actually, yes, it is Debbie.
It's because of the possession. I guess that's their sigil or something.
Yeah, and actually you see the ash has kind of fallen in a spiral pattern. Not perfect, but kind of just like a little bit like that.
Yeah, that's like this demon's calling thing. There's messed up stuff happening. Did you not believe Erica? This is real.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Did
What
you
if-
see this? Do you like evidence? This is evidence.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Officer.
she's if. So what? I'm sorry. Can we go in the living room and sit down for a second?
Okay.
Sure. And
I'll put on some tea.
So walk me through this, and you don't have to recap it verbally.
yeah, and
like,
so
just-
they tell the
yeah.
whole story.
cool. Yeah, I think he just kind of gives up. It's like, okay, I know this sounds like a broken record. I've lived here my entire life. I've seen weird things, but not like this. Thinking that she cut her own arm off was bad enough, but it just kind of like fell off when you closed the door on it, and it crawled up the stairs. That's like from a horror movie. How am I supposed to deal with that? He had retrieved his hat, put it on, and now he's taking it off and scratching his head.
I mean,
Hey.
that's what we're trying to figure out.
Like whatever else is happening around here, I gotta go with what I see and with the law. And I can't arrest a demon. I can't put a haunted house in jail. I can't write a ticket to a crawling arm. Well, how am I supposed to deal with this?
Well, don't deal with it. Let us deal with it and keep the heat off us. No more bringing us in. No more putting Erica in jail. No more little house calls to Rodenbecker Street. Just let us handle it. And you keep the heat off us.
And we'll let you know if any real crimes happen, I guess.
Not committed by us.
David, what are you afraid might happen if he insists that he has to take care of it himself?
I think next time we resolve a threat, he's going to put himself in danger.
Yeah, I think it's worse than that. The next time you hear about him, he will have been killed, destroyed, or taken by a threat.
Okay, I can roll with that.
Are you trying to, like, it sounds like you're trying to reason him out of it. Is
Yeah.
that- okay, cool. Let's roll with reason then. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be 2 dice plus 1.
Yep.
That is a
Okay.
9. Great. Cool. Okay. I mean, even if this is a story, you got it. You all got it straight. I, judging by what evidence my eyes can see and what I know about the world, I have to assume that you're telling me the truth. And I don't think I'm up for it. I'm just not. It's all right.
Nope.
You got yourself a deal. As long as nobody gets hurt.
I promise you, Bill, the only people gonna get hurt are the people who deserve it.
You promise.
Yes.
Shake my hand.
He like gives you the firmest, warmest handshake. It's very pleasant. It's not like the like over squeeze, cold, snaky
Okay.
handshake that you're used to getting from business guys. It's just like, it's like your dad teaching you how to shake a hand properly.
Oh wow, that's finally understand why Erica likes you so much.
And he strokes your no. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so he kind of gets up, dusts himself off with his hat, puts it on. He says, all right, I'll call into the station. You guys make yourself scarce. I will clean up around here and do what I can to cover, I suppose. One question. Did you guys bring that tape over when you came over to say do whatever with Debbie? The one with the amusement park?
No, we just got that a few days ago.
Oh, because when I came in and he points over to the TV, she was sitting on the couch watching something that looked like that.
I go to
Uh,
check the VCR.
There is a tape in the VCR.
Nice. Yeah, well, this is probably some of that weird stuff. We'll take care of this.
All right. Be careful. Whatever happened to her, I don't want to happen to you guys.
Of course.
Yeah. And I think maybe if David's going to like get the tape or something, Parker's gonna pull the sheriff to the side just slightly and be like, hey, now that you're kind of on our side, can you do me a favor?
All right.
Can you look into what happens to, can you look into my record from about 10 years ago? 5 years ago, I mean, 5 years ago?
Yeah, Parker
McMillan.
McMillan.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I suppose I can. Anything in particular I should be looking for?
Yeah, I just let me know what you find.
All right. I can do that.
And then Parker walks over to David to see the tape.
Yeah, and it's another Odyssey tape. Back at the station. How are you two hanging out at this point?
I think that it probably still cuts back to him holding her hand while she's sticking it out of the bars.
Nice. And Gary comes in. You hear the door buzz open, and he says, well, I guess you're in luck. And he goes over to Casey's cell and unlocks it and says, kid, you're free to go. Casey's like,
Wait,
really? What?
What about me?
You're next. He walks over to your cell, unlocks it. Turns out it was the sister. Who would have thought? She went a little cuckoo. It sounds like that must been what Patience saw. It's weird. I mean, I don't see how she could confuse. Yeah, it's none of my business. Sheriff called and said you're free to go. So I mean, you can hang out here if you want to, but I'm going home.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sorry about whatever. I'm Casey. I'm sorry. That. Hope you're all right.
Yes. Is the sheriff okay?
He sounded okay. A little bit shaken, I suppose. I don't know. He said she knocked him over the head and locked him in the basement. And your friends came and helped take care of her, whatever that means.
That
They
does
always
sound
do.
ominous.
So yeah, either ask him in the morning or talk to your friends when they get back.
Wow. Well, I was gonna go for Burger King with David, but
Ooh, burgers.
guess it's you and me now, huh?
Yeah. I could use some Burger King right now.
Cool.
Yes,
Do y'all want to meet up at Burger King or just you two?
That's up to you.
Are we gonna be harshing the vibe if we go to Burger King?
I mean, it would be a different kind of vibe, but up to it's. I'm gonna let Parker and David decide if they want to harsh the vibe.
I think maybe we come in at the end of the scene. What do you think, Rue?
Yeah, sounds great.
Nice.
So yeah, order the burgers, get the onion rings. I decline one of the little hats and offer.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll wear mine then.
It's one of those 24-hour Burger Kings.
24-hour
yeah.
Burger King.
Strange things happen in Deep Lake. Cool.
Well-
I think we can close the night phase there unless you want to do anything else. Any last bits of the scenes?
Last bit of the scene is just as they're as Parker and David, come into the Burger King, just being like, "Hey guys, the weird shit just happened with Bill." They come in and see Erica and Michael kissing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The weirdest shit just happened.
The weirdest shit just happened. Love it.
24-hour Burger Kings.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's do Dawn quick and we'll wrap it up there. We did not resolve a threat, so no rewards. Check off your Dawn questions if you haven't already, and convert those to XP. And if you have an advance, oh yeah, look at that. You got some advance there. If you have an advance, go ahead and take it. And if you need time to think about it, no rush. No key prompts and no other moves. So yeah, I think after you take your XP in advance, that is it. What all events did you take there?
I finished up by being vulnerable with somebody.
Nice.
With Parker, I felt like earlier in the game. And I just took an increase in ability and I bumped my presence from 0 to 1.
Nice. Cool. It looks like that is that. If you would like to choose new Dawn questions, now is a great time to do that. Otherwise, that's it for tonight. Let's go ahead and do a round of stars and wishes. Starting with, let's just go in character keeper order. Start with Billy.
All right. first of all, star for everybody because I liked switching up the kind of pairing, at least for most of the session today. That was a lot of fun. And I think Michael being with Parker, especially talking to Randy, I think it was his name, right? That was a lot of fun. And Parker really carried it, which was really cool to see them be kind of more matter of fact about stuff. Their whole attitude was great. Especially when he kind of opened up and they're like, yeah, okay, I obviously. And then I really like I'm sorry, I loved the Patriot Act bullshit line so much that it just stuck. So I'll probably be yelling that at somebody on my drive after this game.
2004, baby.
And then obviously Ellie with Erica was great. The whole scene just kind of like letting it all out, like I did it. That was really, really good. And the way Mark played every NPC like he always does is great. And another star for Mark. This is like a little roundabout thing, but literally yesterday I went and saw the new Evil Dead movie.
Oh yeah.
And that whole scene that you did right there was like complete, like even down to the red hair. I'm pretty sure the woman in the movie
Oh
has
wow.
red hair.
Oh, I haven't
So-
seen it yet, but it looks rad. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And I love Evil Dead. So
Yeah.
but you played that perfectly. I could see that being a scene in an Evil Dead movie. Actually, that was how good that was. I loved it. And wishes, I really want to go see about the RPG group and see what that guy looks like being in a nuclear silo by himself, thinking he's a wizard for God knows how long. So that's my wish.
Awesome. Thank you. Ellie.
I'm picturing the guy in the silo being like Xavier in Logan. Like that got dark fast. Anyways, stars. Stars for Sasha. Thank you so much for initiating David and Erica taking a spin together, the whole thing from top to bottom to I love how you're keeping up with that, like just under the surface but not quite under, little antagonism between them, right start from House and Bell, like, oh, just use your wiles on the sheriff, like that. That's awesome. I love that we can do that together. Yeah, everything about that scene in the car, then going to the station from start to finish, absolutely extraordinary. Star for Rue for the whole thing with Randy, and then I super duper loved your conversation with Michael in the car when you start doing the Thomas the Tank Engine thing from Bullet Train, but like with the Babysitters Club. That was amazing. So yeah. For Michael, I love the Billy gets the star. The whole scene at the records office, doing like, oh, well, two can play at the making someone jealous game with Andy. That was fantastic. So now I'm like envisioning that we're gonna have a house party with Angie, Randy, and Bill, and that's just gonna be like the biggest dumpster fire ever, and it's gonna be amazing. And yeah, and big stars for Mark. Like I'm loving how you're playing Bill. It's fantastic. I love getting surprises as a player. I did not know for sure until that scene tonight that Bill was also attracted to Erica. And I love that happened, and it wasn't just just kind of an internal character tension thing. Like I said in the Twitch chat, I love it when GMs put me on the hook for bad decisions my character makes. Otherwise, what's making them.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I absolutely adore Bill. I'm gonna really hate breaking his heart. So yeah, then wishes for next time. Yeah, let's go to that Mistral Silo. Let's play some Serpents and Sepulchers. Let's meet Skinny. And yeah, let's get this doomed summer fling on the road. Good thing no one's gonna die horribly by by the end of it.
Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Rue.
All right, so a bunch of stars, even though they're ones that have been mentioned. Mark, I love all the NPCs. And again, like I think I said last time, they're all just so different and they all feel like I'm talking to like real people that aren't just you doing voices and characters. So great job. The whole scene with Debbie, I had no idea what was gonna go on, but thank God I rolled good. Oh geez, that was actually really scary. For Billy, I really liked suave Michael, like being kind of flirty with Angie. And also like that kind of confession scene about like, I like Erica. And it's like, dude, come on. Parker was right there. They know.
I know, it's such a well-kept secret. Nobody was in on it but him.
We all live together.
What are these vibes?
And then for Ellie, I really liked your scene with Bill, and that you were really trying to be honest, and that Erica's usually pretty chill, but the fact that she was being more like serious and trying to like just state the facts, I really like the way that you played that. And then Sasha, just the antagonisticness with Erica, and just from the get-go, like, of course we're gonna take my car. It's just really funny, and I did really like you talking with Bill and Gary. It was great. For wishes, I do want to I guess solve or go on with the Greetings Travelers. And I do really like where these threads we're pulling for the Whisper. So I also want to do a little bit of digging in there next time too.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Cool. Thank you. And Sasha.
Yeah, it was a really fun session. Really loved the scene with Ellie and David and Erica. That was very fun to play as, the kind of simmering, just unstoppable force and immovable object of it. One thing I also really liked in the conversation with Bill, positing that having weird dreams is just like a symptom of living in Deep Lake. Thought that was very cool. Rue, the Babysitters Club analogy was really fun. That was a laugh out loud moment for me. And Michael, the prison scene with Eric, I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
I also love like the intimacy of talking in the car to Parker about that relationship. And Mark, I thought it was very cool the way you're able to make that whole scene with Debbie out of nowhere. So it's like, sure, none of us expected to kind of go back to that, since we literally forgot like her situation.
Yeah,
Yes.
same.
I guess wish-wise, resolving Greetings Travelers. I think it'd be fair at some really cool opportunities to do some stuff with Serpents and Sepulchers in the climax.
Mhm. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, y'all already hit all the big points. Every single scene was a banger. Y'all are so great. Like each individual character is like super distinct and great, but then the different combinations showing off different aspects, different tones. One of the things I really liked about this episode was just the I don't want to say intense shifts in tone, but like the very like solid feeling. It didn't feel arbitrary. It's like, oh yeah, these are like totally different feelings in a really genuine way. And like stars to every single one of you for like I enjoy playing characters and doing the relationships and all that, but it's way easier when folks like you give me something really cool to play off of, both just like in a role-playing sense and in a like I didn't know it was how we were gonna get you out of jail, if at all. I didn't know what was gonna happen in that creepy house. I had no idea you're gonna go to the city planner's office. So that's all stuff that came out of nowhere. Yeah, and giving me so much to work off of is so much fun, and it just makes for a great story. So yeah, and wishes. Yeah, just do more. Good stuff.
Consecutive campaigns without my character winding up in a jail cell, 0.
0.
I just want to add, I want to tack on 2 more things. I know I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, go for it.
One, Star Faru for making this amazing artwork.
Yeah, so
Yes.
good.
Thank you.
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I was like showing it to even people that had no clue about the game. I was like, this is nuts. This person, that's my person right there. That's so
It
weird.
looks like a still from an Adult Swim cartoon from the early 2000s. I love
Yeah,
it.
it looks
It's
like
so
a
good.
cartoon.
Thank
So
you
good.
guys.
And
Ellie put in a lot of work though. I was bugging her constantly with questions about like I'll have to make like a slideshow of like first sketch to there because it's a
the
lot.
progress was amazing. It was so cool. And this isn't a star, but just more thing for people watching because this stuff's important to talk about seeing in action. Part of the reason, actually, I mean, the large reason we're able to do this such intense stuff is because we are constantly having conversations back and forth in the Zoom chat or on Discord about safety and boundaries. So
Mhm.
Sasha and I have been talking a lot about, where the tension balance is with David and Erica so that when we're, sniping at each other in character, we're not going too far, that there's no actual antagonism or hard feelings or anything. Billy and I are constantly talking either on Discord or like during this whole session in the moment in the Zoom chat and DMs about what's going to happen next with Michael and Erica with regards to romantic stuff. So again, for people at home, having that consent constantly in play, keeping those conversations going, that's why you can get this stuff, is when you know exactly how far you can go.
Yeah.
Do it
Yeah,
in your own games.
Yeah, I think it's great to underline that safety is not just a static thing. Like, oh, we just do lines and veils and then we're good. It's like not only is that a fluid thing, but just exactly what you said. Checking in with folks either back channel or even on screen is totally good. Yeah, it just makes everything so much better. Super, super good stuff, everyone. Awesome. Anything else before we sign off? Cool. Thanks for anyone who is watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.